Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're talking about foreign YouTubers in Thailand. Done some videos on YouTube. I've got varying levels of positive and negative feedback on some of these videos because people, I've talked about work permit, work authorization, business visas associated with YouTubers. Look, as with anything, you have to understand, A, the law looks backward. The law never looks forward. In fact, a wiser man than myself told me that. And somebody that was really a mentor to me in the legal profession. The law looks backward. And YouTube is, kind of the wave of the future. It's the next generation of how we view things and how we find information as well. I believe YouTube's the second largest English language search engine. Next to Google, which then owns YouTube. So but that being said, the point of this video is, in other videos I've done regarding, YouTubers really should have a work permit, for example. I got some derision some blowback on that because, well, it's not a big deal. Who's going to figure it out? Who's going to enforce it? Yeah, and that's an attitude. I understand the thinking, I understand the argument, but understand this, Thai authorities are serious about taxes. And even though perhaps today they don't have an enforcement mechanism or a particularly sophisticated enforcement mechanism in place for dealing with not only collecting but assessing taxes on YouTubers, you can bet that if there's major revenue out there that's being derived by folks who are working in Thailand, there is going to be a policy impetus, in the revenue department, in the tax apparatus, that is going to want to start looking at ways of collecting that tax. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen tomorrow. I doubt it. Or if it's going to happen 2 years ago. It's possible. Or if it's going to happen 20 years from now. Not 2 years ago, 2 years from now, or 20 years from now. I don't know when exactly that could happen, but I definitely think there's a high likelihood that it will happen. So those who are, they have a major sort of presence on YouTube and they're operating in Thailand, those folks really need to have a look at not only regularizing their status with respect to immigration, for example, business visas or a marriage visa, along with labor status, work permits, but you also need to realize that more than anything, the tax man, what is it they say? There's only two certainties in life, death and taxes. You can bet if there is tax revenue to be had, the revenue department is going to try to find ways to get it.